the way that this energy from the sunlight distributes into the house, it actually gets pumped down into the lower heat exchanger of the solar tank, and that transfers to the medium water. And then we have an upper heat exchanger, a stainless steel heat exchanger that heats the potable water, and it also heats the water that's going to be distributed through the hydrocoils in the house. And so that's the way it distributes solar energy through the house. These panels weigh approximately 90 pounds apiece, which actually, in terms of solar panels, are relatively light. Years ago, in the 70s and the 80s, they would be about 150 to 200 pounds. So they're trying to make them lighter and easier to install. Two guys can handle this relatively easily up on the roof. Each individual panel will make approximately 22,000 BTU per day. And that's over a 5.5 hour period, because SRCC 100 reading states that we're only allowed to call it 5.5 hours. Because in the winter we have, what, 3 hours of sunlight? And in the summer we have 8 hours. So somewhere they came up with a formula that says we have 5.5 hours to put the rating on the panel, all right? So this panel makes 22,000 BTU, so times 6, and you're way up there in the, what, 150 range. The glass on the front of the solar panel is a tempered glass, okay? It's a boresilicate glass. It's very, very slippery, so snow will slide off this. Is this set up at 45 degrees or higher, the snow will slide right off it. Even a warm, wet snow, slide right off. We get a lot of questions like, what happens in the winter when there's snow on the roof? Nothing changes because there's no snow on the solar panel, right? This also creates what we call a thermal barrier. It has a dead air space inside. So this glass is over a copper core medium with a flat black paint painted on it. It's actually a selective black coating. It's a selective black, and what that means is it picks up only the infrared spectrum of the electromagnetic frequency that the sunlight puts off. So it increases the efficiency by about 1 or 2% over regular flat black paint that you could buy, let's say, at Home Depot.